purest in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Black metal flow, pounding beats to insight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chime with friends, we are blessed. Coffee for every dude.
Whoa! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show, Super Fast Tortoise and you rock, you roll. We have a good slew of people here in the show today that makes this show awesome, and we got a new face to the show. He's not new to the channel, but he's new to the show. We got Investable Collectibles. What's up?
Cowabunga, dudes.
Cowabunga.
I see the missus has come into the chat. Good morning, Missy Red Cub. What's up? Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Vegetable.
Thank you.
Yeah. I want to thank you all for being here today, making the show what it is. And earlier, I want to bring up a topic to see how juicy it fills up a little. Because tomorrow I plan on bringing a topic on the show because tcgdude brought it to my attention earlier. And KJ's like, well, I want to talk about this particular topic, basically. And I'm like, huh. And we were in the backstage having a full-on discussion about collecting, how to get rid of your collection, how to sell your collection, how to collect, how to buy your collection. It was pretty crazy. Like, KJ.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing today, you tortoise and a half shell?
Tortoise and a half shell. Tortoise power. That's right. So, what's one thing that's been on your mind about collecting collectibles?
Well, I've been as I've been hanging out with you guys, I've been learning more about the trading card market for those people who are very into looking at their trading cards in the lines of how much you're spending on your gaming addiction. And we've heard a lot of people over the past kind of aggravatedly, but also humorously, complaining about how much WotC is affecting their price. And we've spoke at length about how WotC is a toy company and owned by a toy company, so they're going to keep releasing at length, no matter how much the gamers disagree with it. But but we haven't spoken about, and we've only touched the third-party retailers like Whatnot dealers and eBay sellers, and we've talked about a little bit about your comic book shops and your card shops, and but we haven't really talked about the third-party sellers. And I'd like to know more about the thought process from the third-party seller when it comes to buying and selling third-party.
Right. Which is an interesting aspect because I used to resell on eBay and stuff, and I know getting the collectibles and what's BOGO and what's a no-no really becomes a fist fight between people. Not literally, but figuratively, a fist fight between people when gathering their stuff. So the competitive market kind of pushes things up in that mark.
Right.
Hey, for the viewers that don't know, could you give a couple examples of what third-party sellers could be?
So, third-party sellers, people who buy collectibles like at yard sales, Goodwill, or maybe from another collector, and they go on to Whatnot, eBay. They go to I can't remember the M word, Mercari. They go to Mercari and they will flip the stuff. They like to buy the stuff that's collectible at the lowest price you can find it and flip it for a profit.
This dates me a little, but would you consider Craigslist the third party?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Craigslist,
Facebook Marketplace, anywhere that you, maybe you're like me, and you buy two of every collectible, one for your collection, one for use, and then somehow you get the third version of that, the third copy of that same exact collectible, that same exact piece of memorabilia that you were obsessed with. Now you don't need 3 of this. Now that's just a little excessive, having 20 of the same Ulamog card, right? I don't know. You're going to want to turn around and you're going to want to take that those extra pieces that you have that you don't need, and you're going to want to turn it around and either sell it or trade it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like take it on as one of the people here likes to buy gems and collect them, and find some fancy stones and buys them and looks for good prices all the time. Looks for the best prices on them so you can get the most value out of it. He knows.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have like 12 or 15 copies of Lightning Bolt that I don't need. I only need 4, maybe 5, one for Commander. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're nice to look at. I definitely think that understanding what you're collecting versus what you're selling, separating those two.
Yes, I will agree. My pirate chest is very gorgeous to look at.
Yeah, it's very gorgeous. It's very beautiful. Well, you
Yes.
collect stones, different kinds of stones, like nice, beautiful, colorful stones, which I know very little about. So whenever you open them up, I try to listen to be like, oh, this is what quartz is, or this is a green, the green specific stone, because green's my I paid because that's my birthstone color. So like when it comes to stuff like that, I'm always looking at it. I'm like. And I'm always surprised too, because you're like picking up all these stones and vegetables, and they're like the tiniest little things. And I'm like, they're worth money. And I'm like, but they're tiny. And it just shows how much I don't understand the market.
Yes, I do have a very extensive, very accent stone. It's a 0.2 carat or smaller stone. It's stupid huge for a collection. But then again, I do have a lot of gemstones that are over 2 carats in size. Some are approaching 8, 9 carats themselves, and I do have some 50+ carat stones as well.
See, the nice thing about your
Misty Red
collectibles,
Cub has a very extensive gemstone collection herself.
Nice.
So I like your concept of collectibles, because your collection, anything can be a collectible. And a lot of people, when they think of collectibles, they're thinking pop culture, memorabilia of some kind. But the fact of the matter is, now, for those people in chat, gemstones, he's collecting gemstones. I know we have somebody in chat who's collecting fossils as well. And these are more than just collectibles. Those are eventual family heirlooms that you can pass down, and where my comic books will not be considered a family heirloom by too many people, because you don't get much out of comic books as you would out of stones and other things like that. So but everything can be considered a collectible if you are a collector.
Right. That's true. Like my collection of junk in the back, I find it all collectible. Not everybody will find my entire Jurassic Park movie set collectible, but I find it collectible. My little Zelda shield there, well, the Link shield, like that whole host an old Game Boy system. I find that collectible. Got that for 50 cents. I'm proud of that moment.
Well, compared to that, I only got a small amount of collectibles.
Compared to that, you got a Pop-Tart box that could be collectible.
Hey, absolutely. I mean, that 1974 box of Pop-Tarts that hadn't been eaten.
Speaking of food boxes, fun fact: tcgdude's first Magic card box was a Foster Farms corn dog box.
Nice.
Heck yeah! Of course, the cards wouldn't fit aligned in there like safely, but it was a cardboard box and it held my Magic cards.
Hell yeah! You got to start somewhere. It's I used to store cards in Ziploc baggies. So
Out
And
of
the Chico
curiosity,
jeans and the rollerblades.
That's right.
out of curiosity, and we touched upon this yesterday when we said what other collectibles other than Magic the Gathering. When we said we touched upon this yesterday, but we talked about what do you collect, and we had a nice little conversation about that. Out of curiosity, though, what third-party locations do you prefer to get your collectibles from?
So I trust eBay the most. Even though you can get there's scammy people on every site you go to, eBay has not put me down yet, and it's very easy to read eBay for me because I'm a successful seller I don't sell anymore, but I was successful at doing it, learning it. So very popular opinion for me is eBay. Macari, I never messed with Macari, never bought off Macari. I just used to look at that as a competition and see what they're selling at what prices.
I'm an eBay head myself.
Hmm.
I like to get bulk lots off of eBay. That's my preferred way of getting third-party collectibles.
Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. And guess what? Everybody, whoa, 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 what's up? Whoa, 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 what's up? We got to the bumper.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Whoa, whoa. So we made it to the bumper, the middle of the show where we're lost. We found ourselves lost in conversation. Now we need to find our way back. And the only person with a compass is Hillbilly. Hillbilly, can you show us a direction where we shall go?
Yeah, sure. It is.
Card of the day.
Why not?
Ooh.
Why not do Enchanted Evening again?
Ooh.
Enchanted Evening. This card is awesome. It costs 3 generic, 2 white or blue hybrid mana. It's an enchantment that says all permanents are enchantments in addition to their other types.
Ooh.
This is one of the cards that made Hillbilly salty that he couldn't attack me, locked him out of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, this was Sphere of Safety. It was pretty nasty. So Sphere of Safety is a card that costs 4 generic and a white. And it says creatures can't attack you unless they pay X, where X is the amount of enchantment to control. But when you have like X, like 13 lands and Sphere of Safety, that's 14 mana or 15 mana they can't attack you with. Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, it is.
But the cool thing about Enchanted Evening is someone has a card like, Austere Command. It says draw enchantments and Enchanted Evenings out. That wipes the entire board out, lands and all. Well, that gives me an idea. I need to put Austere Command in my enchantment.
They
Obliterate the
reprinted
board.
in Seb McKinnon's Secret Lair.
Yeah, it is in Seven Kingdom Secret Lair. But the cool thing about this Shadowmoor art is it's very awesome as it was. Like the original art just speaks novels.
Oh yeah, Rebecca Gay has been a pillar in, or I'd say an iconic Magic artist.
Her
Right.
art is just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. You can recognize it compared to other pieces like instantly.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome and pretty cool. And for those who play Magic, this card is saucy. This is one of those cards that's only been reprinted once, right? I know some people have issues about the reprint list, but this is one of those cards that's only been reprinted once, and it's only been reprinted in Secret Lair, which is interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. But I actually got a copy of this thanks to Cane Shaker James Willis, who decided one time to spoil me with a Enchanted Evening. I put it in the deck and it wrecked. Well, it didn't wreck. It stopped me. It stopped me from being wrecked because no one could attack me for 36 mana.
Oh boy, I remember that day. Man.
Yep. And now, anybody have any thoughts, ideas about this card they want to talk about?
It's a pretty good card, and if it was in standard right now with the new Duskmourn that coming out, this would be a great spot for that.
Yeah, it would be a good spot.
This one is an enchantment set.
Okay. There's actually a reprint in Duskmourn that I'm excited to talk about when we get there.
Cool.
So with that, we're gonna roll on into some pictures of the day. The first picture
What?
is a picture.
You didn't want to ask me what I thought? Bro, I just
opened it
cast Tranquility for 3 mana and wiped the board.
Look,
Bye.
I asked everybody if
I'm
they had
just
something
kidding.
to say.
I'm just kidding.
So rolling on to pictures of the day, I found a picture of KJ lounging around.
It's true. It's true. But I don't take cream in my coffee.
That's right. I need coffee in the morning. That's right. This is DJ Spirit Animal. He's a cat drinking coffee. Next picture. I looked into the future. I have these psychic powers, and I saw tcgdude in the future.
Yeah.
Yep. I do feel the propane and propane accessories struggle.
That's right. Coffee's the only reason it makes me look forward to waking up in the mornings. That's right. Then Mugenfool gets a shout out today. Yeah,
Okay.
Mugenfool.
Oh, it's just
He's Kermit the Frog here.
yeah.
Good morning. Don't forget to drink your coffee and mind your own business today. That's what Mugenfool says to me every
Yeah,
morning.
pretty much.
Mind your own business. But it's a good classic. But now, for the last picture of the day, I found a picture of me when I was a teenager, full of spunk, hanging out at night, being disobedient.
Sorry, just got done eating something. So
Oh my lord! How dare you sully the show with a burp?
at least it
Butter
wasn't
out
the
the
other
end.
end.
Well, we might not have heard it if it was the other end.
Not
Gotta
if I might
appreciate
hear
this.
it.
I
Your
appreciate this
microphone
picture
not
right here.
strong enough for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some old school Turtles action.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
That's definitely a great picture. I do appreciate the original Ninja Turtles movie costume above all the other turtle costumes they made for the turtles.
Yeah, that was Jim Henson's company did an amazing job with the Turtles suits and everything.
Yeah, they did.
It sucks when they did the third movie, they just like kind of let go of everything they knew worked and just went a whole new route. Where the first movie and the second movie was still good. The second movie was a lot different from the first movie, but I remember enjoying it a lot more than the first movie as a kid. But now I appreciate the first movie more. And I still like the second movie. But the third movie, man, they just threw everything out the wall. Or out the door. They're like, we're going to try something new. Throw it out the door. But anyways.
You telling me you did not enjoy Turtles in Time?
It was a weird movie. And it was called, was it called Turtles in Time? I just remember
I don't know.
Turtle 3.
Yeah, I think it was called Turtles in Time. It shared this. I think it shared the same name as the game. I liked 3 better than 2.
Interesting. To me, it felt like a lower quality film, even as a kid.
Oh, the costumes were absolutely lower quality to a certain degree, but like for the action sequences, I felt like the action sequences were better than 2, and it didn't have that cheesy camp Vanilla Ice sequence.
Hey.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was cheesy and camp.
No, it wasn't cheesy and camp. It was chill and cool. That's why it's called Vanilla Ice. It's cold. All right, no I'm kidding.
I love
He's
that.
about to ride his horse into the sunset, bro.
My wife is a big fan of Vanilla Ice. Yeah, right. Then, oh yeah, and there's this little doohickey to celebrate the KJ's awesome efforts on the show. Yeah.
Dude, I totally approve. You need to scrap what you have now and go with that.
I can't because I already have playmats and stuff with the original design I have, and plus this design might get deemed for copyright infringement. The other one won't.
I mean, there's a possibility, but there's also I do plan on using
logo-wise. I do plan on using that on a card sleeve design. In the Shell Morning Coffee podcasting.
Cool.
Like I already have some. I got some scraps from other projects that I want to put together as this card sleeve design and have that on there because it looks cartoony. But now with that, my friends,
I'm just gonna go out there on a limb and say, bro, you should really try it. You know, just go with it until they say no. You know what I'm saying? Until they send you an email. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the creators of Ninja Turtles are watching over your shoulder. Are you copywriting us?
It'd be more. I guess it'd really be more of family home entertainment / Nickelodeon that would probably be more concerned about that rendition and
Right.
of the logo. But at the same time, the font, if you notice, is not exactly accurate.
right.
It was the best I could do with my phone.
All right, but
See, you slapped it together. Oh, we got to focus up. Sorry.
yeah, so everybody, everything you just saw, pictures of the day, the cool logo. If you want to share some artwork in the day, join the Discord. There's a segment where you can share pictures of the day. You can have your picture potentially featured on this show. Predominantly, you could be a part of the show just as well. Just like the question of the day, which is the next segment of the day, where we get to the question of the day, which is brought to us by...
Presented by Discord. We have the question of the day.
The question of the day is brought to us by mugenfool himself. He has an interesting question that you might want to answer. Let us know your thoughts in the comments and in the chat, and everybody here, get ready for a question of the day.
If you could fly anywhere and visit any place, where would you visit? And that's the question from mugenfool.
All right. So if you could fly anywhere, go visit any place of your wildest dreams, where would you go?
That's a good question. Now, Mugen is when you say fly anywhere, like I have the ability to fly, like as a superpower, or like I have the finances to be able just to go wherever I want.
Just the finances to go anywhere.
Germany.
Germany. Ooh, I've been to Germany myself.
Yep.
I'd go to Japan.
Japan. Yeah.
I do have I do have a bucket list of 3 places that I want to visit: Australia, Germany during Oktoberfest, and absolutely need to go to Japan because I absolutely have to see the giant robot from a particular anime that I know a few of you have seen.
Yep.
You know, what robot am I talking about?
You're talking about the one from
Robotech.
Robotech. Oh, I was thinking of the one with the giant robot ships that Gundam. I was thinking of
Gundam. Gundam, not Robotech. Gundam. Virtually Robotech and Gundam is the same thing.
Yeah. So,
Another place I wouldn't mind going is Italy.
all right. So here's my dream, right? And this is not me being cheesy or campy, but it's going to sound cheesy and campy. But if I had the money, say I had a backstock of money to fly anywhere, I would actually go fly, rent cars, and go visit some of my subscribers that are very close to the channel, like Hillbilly, KJ, tcgdude, Captain Waffles, James Willis. Well, I don't need to fly there; I just need to drive there. But I'd go and visit people and have like a whole round made up, this whole track of time where I just go and visit people like one day night at a time, stay at a hotel or something, just chill out, visit with them, just have a hangout day. If I had the guts, I would record parts of it, be like, hey, this is me visiting this guy. I say if I had the guts because I don't know if I have the muster or the talent to do so, the skill to actually make a good vlogging video of me visiting YouTubers that I appreciate being around the channel. And I think that would be the ultimate experience there.
Oh, I call road trip. Just put me in the car seat and just my little head in the jar in the car seat, and I'll go with you.
Heck
I
yeah.
call it
You know
road
what?
trip.
I feel you, bro. You know what? I commend your mission there, and I can't help but be reminded of Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back when they get paid and they go to the comment section and fly to everybody's house and just whoop their ass. Dude. You said what about my commander video? Oh, damn.
Dang.
All right.
Well, I would fly to Coober Pedy, Australia with a pickaxe and a dream and not leave until I hit $1 million.
Make sure to bring enough of bug spray with you, because I heard the bugs down there are pretty hectic.
Yeah.
Coming from guy's father's on the show has been to Australia multiple times and has family from Australia. For those who said to go to Australia, are you sure you want to go? I mean, there's a lot of dangerous things out in Australia.
Yeah, you might
Right,
get kicked in the nuts by a kangaroo.
Or
That's
fake
all right. I'll
panthers.
back.
I mean, don't you guys remember camel spiders, non-poisonous spiders about like yay big that have like powerful jaws that go little mandibles? I don't
Yes,
know.
I
Like,
do know Australia is a very dangerous and deadly place with all of its fangy issues.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
everything
right.
in Australia wants to eat you.
Even the
It's like going to
kangaroos.
Jumanji.
Well, if you ever
Okay.
come out to Australia, you need to come out and visit me over here, and I'll take you to Crater Diamond State Park, and pretty much tourists can walk about and they can find diamonds. Recently, somebody from out of state, a tourist, found the largest diamond just lying about that has ever
Wow.
been found by a tourist at Diamond State Park.
Nice.
Ah, interesting.
And just to let you know, I'm not picking on anybody in particular about Australia. A few of you said Australia, and my brain's like, Australia, there's a lot of dangerous things there.
There's a lot of
Uh,
dangerous things in America too.
Yep.
Right. And I'm glad I
There's
live in the
dangerous
state without
things
crashing.
wherever you go in the world.
That's right. But Australia is known for the
You can
more
suffocate in
dangerous
your
things.
sleep just by rolling over.
That, jeez, teacher, you did remind me how old I am.
Yeah.
Like I tested positive for sleep apnea, like mild
Oh,
sleep
no.
apnea. So now I got to get a machine.
Yeah, my dad has that. Maybe not mild sleep, but he does have sleep apnea.
Yeah, I sleep like a baby. I toss, I turn, I cry. I have to have somebody change me. Oh wait,
You get hungry at night, so you cry. All
KJ
right,
want a bottle? KJ needs
Yeah.
his bottle.
that's right. Okay, so we gone this far. We haven't said hello to everybody in chat. Let's say hello to some people in chat before we move on. Savannah Lions, I know you're not here anymore, but thank you for stopping by. I know it's late at night for you. That's right. Savannah Lions rocking it. Mrs. Hillbilly, what's up? Mrs. Hillbilly, Mrs. Red Cup, we said hello to you earlier. Hello again.
Morning.
You rock. You roll.
Hello.
Part of the shill section of me has to I had to stop myself from shilling there. Cane Shaker, hey. Solar God. And we got tcgdude. He's in the chat, just like he's on the show. He's twice everywhere. Look, there's a familiar face. Look at that painting. Awesome painting in the logo.
Cool.
Justin Best is on the show. Then we got looks like everybody. Pretty much.
Now we-
there. We got
now we got
Salmonella.
Salmonella, Pat
Yeah.
the Pauper, Brian Giles.
Brian Giles, what's up? I'm trying to find everybody. Scrolling down. No, go down. Oh, I'm down. Brian Giles. We haven't gotten there yet. We're getting there pretty soon. I'm just trying to say hello to everybody in chat because you guys rock. You guys rule. And Mana Monk.
Random.
We also got
He's a
Pat
con-
the Pauper here too.
yeah, Patty
Pat,
McPat.
here's Pat. Pat the Popper. Hey. Hi.
Good morning, everybody.
Too nice to stay away. That's right. He'd go back to Nam. All right, everybody. That brings us to the second pupper.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Superfast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
All right, so back on track. Whew, like you don't understand. Like I see the time frame. Well, it's like up here. Like my finger is actually pointing the wrong direction, but on screen it's correct. We're up here is the time, and I try to keep everything in a time frame. We're getting to the time for the third section of the show, and I want to make sure everybody got noticed. And I want to, and today's show is dedicated to DeLost and a member of the channel. You could also become a member of the channel if you want to. Support the channel even further than just liking and subscribing the videos. You rock, you rule. If you do, you rock, you rule. If you don't, we just appreciate you being here. You're amazing. And with that, we are going to get into DUSKMOURN spoilers. To be honest with you, the spoiler thing was kind of a scapegoat because I woke up with only like 20 minutes to set up the show. Like totally crunch time it. Shoehorned DUSKMOURN since it did good the last time. Let's see if it does good this time. Let's get into spoilers. Without further ado, let me present the screen. Oh. And yeah, you can tell I'm honest about my stuff. I'll be honest with you. So here is the spoiler section. Let me blow it up all the way.
Do it by date. I would do it by date.
Why?
It looks fine the way it is.
Then you'll get the newest spoilers that they released.
We're not worried about the newest spoilers. We're worried about spoilers in general. But thank you for your thought. Because not everybody's seen the spoilers, right? Because look, one thing up top. Now I wonder if we'll get a black card of this cycle, but we got the Overlord. So I wonder if we'll get a black Overlord or if Valgaroth is the black Overlord. He's just a different creature type. Like the Overlords, the white, blue, red, and green Overlords are a resemblance of the Titans with impending. Pretty cool. Like, and if anybody wants to focus particularly on a certain card as I go through this, shout it out. Let me know because it'll be worth the time.
I just looked at the bottom middle card and I'm like, ooh, they're doing that again.
Me Hook Masker 2.
It's not as good as the first one.
Oh, but okay.
All right. So one thing I want to highlight is the Titan cycle here. They're not really Titans, but they resemble. They enter the battlefield, they attack, and do stuff. And I think Overlord of the Mistmoors costing 7 mana is a little expensive for a 6/6, but it's a pending ability. A pending 4 is basically like a on-board state version of Suspend. Of Suspend for sure. Hold on. What happened? Oh, no. I'm hearing things. I thought I heard some boop like they jumped in the studio. All right. So it's like an onboard Suspend. It comes into play as an enchantment until all the impending counters are off, then it turns into a creature. So it's a cheaper way to get your stuff out, which is interesting. And it's like a Titan cycle, and they're all really good. Like the blue one, the white one, when it attacks, you create 2/2/1 white insect creature tokens with flying, which is pretty solid. Overlord of Flood Pits, whenever it enters or attacks, you draw 2 cards and discard a card, which is insanely nuts. This card's going to see some standard play just for 5 mana and 5/3. This is going to be a limited all-star. White one will be too. The red Overlord has impending 4 for 4. When he enters the battle for attacks, he deals 4 damage to any target, which is just a upgraded version of Inferno Titan. That's pretty nuts. And Overlord of the Hauntwoods creates token lands, which is insane. He creates lands that are tokens and lands. They're everywhere tokens. They tap for any color. It's insanity. 5 mana, 6/5. One of the better ones. They're all good cycle. What do you guys think about that cycle?
I'm liking the green one the most.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty jazzed about it. Personally, I'll likely play the white avatar more than the other ones because I'm running a insect Abzan deck, and obviously having some flying insects that I, can get out the graveyard is amazing. So yeah,
that's pretty cool. Like part of me wishes the white avatar created enchantments, like the creatures were enchantments as well. for my enchantment deck, even though it's an enchantment creature. I just like it.
Sure.
I like it.
Oh yeah, no, you're right, man. If I agree that would have been cool with enchantments. I feel like it might have been overpowered though, because it just could have cross streamed with so many other decks at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. Very true. Indubiously true. I probably just used that word wrong, but I use it. Then we got the Wandering Rescuer. We got rooms. How you guys liking the room mechanics?
Interesting.
Yeah. Like
room mechanic?
Yeah. Do you know about the room mechanic?
I do. I know I'm familiar with it, but I'm sure there's some intricacies that I'm not aware of. It's all right. It's like how enchantments sagas were like a new addition to Magic. You know, we're familiar with enchantments. Now we have sagas and they stick around. This is kind of an adaptation to that.
Right.
Also because it's 2 cards in one, it's like an adaptation of traditional split cards.
Right.
Or fuse cards. Yeah. So I think that it's really cool to have basically, you know, if you have a card or a hand of 7 cards and 2 of them are room cards, you're going to have what, you know, 9 cards in hand instead. Oh, yeah. Instead of a 7, like an opponent would have. So like, there's potential here. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it might just be isolated to this set. You know, it may just show up in unsets down the road.
Yeah, they could. They could for sure.
If we have any more unsets, I don't know how well the last one did.
All right, so like I think the room things are interesting. I want like one thing I want to know the more of is if you cheat into play, clone it or whatever, how it works if you clone it. Like, are both rooms locked if you clone it or reanimate it?
Yeah, you have to cast it.
You have to. I mean, you can clone it all you want, but you still have to pay the mana value just to unlock the room.
Okay, so they're still usable in that aspect that you can pay the 3 mana. You just have to unlock both doors instead of one if you clone it or something.
Right.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's interesting. I think there's probably a lot of rules text that they should have thought about when making the cards. All right. Then we got Meat Hook Massacre, the Roll Crusher Tide. You got Tyvar the Plumber, which I'm excited for. Tyvar the Pummeler is pretty cool. Then we'll scroll down. Screaming Nemesis. We covered this card the other day. That red card. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. Love that red. I don't like red. I don't like mono red, but this is a very good mono red card. We don't necessarily have to go in mono red, but any deck that has red in it that can hit this card is excellent.
Right. Oh yeah, it is excellent. It's pretty neat. Holy cow. What is it? Young said hi to me. You never said hi to me. What? I said hi. Oh, okay. Oop. Sorry about that.
Silent Hall Creeper.
All right. Dust Boar. Savannah Line's Dust Boar. He's like, got into Duskmourn. I'm loving this set.
Check out the Silent Hall Creeper.
Yep. All right, let's see. All right. But yeah, Hauntwood Shrieker. This one?
No, blue is one I'm talking about, right between the rooms.
Oh, Silent Hall Creeper. Okay. The artwork on it is pretty good. Generic a blue 1/1 enchantment creature horror. Silent Hall Creeper can't be blocked, which I'll probably want to copy this card for my 1 mana cost deck or 1/1 power deck. When Silent Hall Keeper deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Put 2+1 counters on Silent Hall Keeper. Draw a card. Or Silent Hall Keeper becomes a copy of another target creature control. Interesting.
That sounds like a pretty good card there. Especially since it can't be blocked.
That's gonna be an interesting card. Like it transforms to the scariest thing on the board when you want it to, when you do combat damage. The combat damage doesn't change. Like the amount of damage doesn't change if you went from 1/1 to a 5/5. if you do combat damage and it turns into a 5/5, the 5/5 happens after combat damage is dealt.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually pretty solid there. That's a good limited card, good banger card. Probably get a copy of this from my little Rigo Streetwise Mentor deck. Oddly likes updating. We've seen Split Up here. Split Up is an awesome little board wipe. Mirana's Mentor Grimoire. That's an interesting card right there. 7-mana legendary artifact. Again, if you cast it, you draw 5 cards, which is insanity. You have no maximum hand size and don't lose the game for having 0 or less life, which is nuts. When you gain life, draw that many cards. Holy cow. When you lose life, discard that many cards. Then if you have no cards in hand, you lose the game. Ouch.
Yeah.
You want a life gain deck with this. That's a good self-mill kind of card, too. That's interesting. Then they're bringing back ley lines. These 2 ley lines are new. Leyline of Renaissance, Leyline of Mutation. I like the Leyline of Mutation. You may pay 5 rather than pay the mana cost. Oh, I need this card.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that once you seen that.
I need that for Joda. Holy cow.
Man.
That's TCG play. That's TCGdude's fault now that I need this card.
What?
Well, this card wouldn't exist if it wasn't for you.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
Right? Right.
I'm excited about the red ley line, to be honest with you, bro. Like, people are already talking about how broken it is for standard.
Yep.
And I run red white, so you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be rocking with that.
Yeah, Leyline of Renaissance is pretty solid. Doubling up single targeting spells like burn spells like Lightning Bolt doing 6. I know it's not standard, but Lightning Bolt doing 6 damage is insanity. So I know all so far all the ley lines are new except for the black ley line in this set. The black ley line's a reprint. It's Leyline of the Void. But before we get to that, because it's down here, but we got some fun cards here. One card I'm excited for, I think will be good in certain decks, is Grievous Wound. Then we got Razorkin Needlehead. People are talking about maybe like a powerful card in Standard, but also in Commander. I think this is going to be really good in Nexar builds. Yeah. It's insanity. This set is bringing a lot of power for some older formats. I don't know if you noticed that, like older Commander formats, I should say. But like also, it's bringing a lot of heat for enchantments and stuff. But like then we go scroll down here a bit. We got Leyline of Transformation, which is pretty good. I don't know if I like this card as much as the other ley lines so far, but you choose a creature type that enters, and all creatures are the chosen type. They're in your hand, graveyard, library, whatsoever. But Leyline of the Void is the only one so far that's a reprint in the set. Artwork looks pretty sick, but you know, graveyard blocking is always fun. Fear of missing out is an actual name of a card, people. And if you guys see something, let me know. I don't want to be the only one talking here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to cut you off, but did you see in your chat what just happened?
No.
Give a little credit where credit's due.
Yep.
Why, thank you, Savannah Lion.
Thank you. Woo-woo.
Nice.
Thank you, Savannah.
That's insanity.
That's a way to show the love.
That's a way to show the love. Holy cow. No, see, I'm on the other page when I'm talking, so I can't see chat. But thank you. That's awesome. It's awesome for everybody. Holy cow.
You want to give the new members a shout out?
Do I want to give the new members a shout out? Give me a second. Yeah. You know how much work I have to do to get there? Give me a second.
I got you. All right. We officially have Mana Monk gifted a membership. Brandon gifted a membership. Richie Dubs, Coaches Magic, Solar God, Core MTG, and Collector Investables, Twiddler's Place, Walter Griffith. And are we doubling up here in Investable Collectibles, or is this just another Spider-Man meme moment? Congratulations, everybody, and thank you, Savannah Lion, for being awesome and holding it down.
Oh, no, that's insanity. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, memberships. All right, so, whoo. Oh, wow. See all memberships. Brandon, Collector Investable, Collector Invest, Investable Collectibles, Twiddler, Richie Dubs, Walter Griffith, Solar God, Metamonk, Coaches Magic, Core MTG, kjcowboydan, Cosmic Seeds, Captain Waffles, Time Capsule, Salmonella, MTG, Hillbilly, and DeLost are all members. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys enjoy the membership. Use those emojis like crazy. You rock. You rule for reals. And surprisingly, the one person did not get one, and that kind of makes me go, "What?
Yeah.
What? That's a lot. That's awesome. That's awesome, Savannah Lines. I appreciate that a lot. You rock. You rule. You're amazing, and you didn't have to do that, but you did it. So I appreciate that 100%.
You did it. You did it.
Heck yeah. Fun fact, when people do gift memberships, YouTube actually randomly generates who gets it. So
Yeah, and I found that out the first time I tried it.
yeah, it is what it
Woo.
is.
Yep. As long as a subscriber has gifted memberships turned on, it's a random algorithm choice.
Right. I did not know. Like, so if I turn gift the membership off, if I turn it off, I can choose. Is that what you're saying?
No, if you turn it off, you won't receive gifted memberships when somebody buys gifted memberships like that. If you turn it off, you won't receive the gifted membership. But if you turn it on, then when somebody buys those, if you're in chat, I think it gives those in chat first that doesn't have memberships, and then random afterwards. So like, if you only had 5 viewers, right, and nobody was a member, all 5 viewers probably would have gotten their membership, and then other subscribers afterwards.
I just realized that I had mine turned off, and I guess it's default turned off. So you might see a little notification. I got one up on my screen that says you could have been a lucky recipient of the Super Fast Tortoise membership, and and it says please allow gifts. So I'm like, oh, I did not have that turned on myself. So if you guys see something like that, make sure that you do have your gifts turned on. Because I did not have my gifts turned on.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Everybody else appreciates that. That's amazing. Holy cow, Savannah Line. You did not have to do that.
That was incredible.
It was incredible. That was neat. I'm a little bit flabbergasted, if that's the right word. A little
yeah, that's the word for it.
Overwhelmed from excitement.
Okay, we're done petting the big kitty in chat. Let's go back to previews.
Here's a kitty in preview right here. Enduring Curiosity. I want to copy this card because it's a cat. All right. And it's Glimmer. 2 generic, 2 blue. Flash whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. The only reason why you want this card. When it dies, it returns to the battlefield as a regular enchantment. Ta-da! Glimmers are pretty cool. But like I'm scrolling down, there's a particular card I want to see, but I'll kind of scroll down slowly. So if there's a card you want to see or highlight as I scroll down, let me know.
Go back up one. The 6/6 in the middle.
Doomsday Excruciator.
Yep.
The Reanimator target demon, which I want a copy of just for Kalia. Has a lot of
you can't really reanimate this.
Who said anything about all right, okay. Why can't you really reanimate this?
Oh, this says cast on it.
Well, you can reanimate it, you just won't get that ability.
Right.
Yeah. I like that at the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card, and Kalia throws it from your hand into play.
Yeah, but when you Doomsday Excursion enters, if it was cast, each player's exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library.
All right, Hillbilly.
That's crazy.
Step back for a second, breathe. Sometimes we don't want to cast this stuff. You see the mana cost on that? That's a
I see the mana cost.
This like I believe that text there, if it was cast, each player exiles all bottom but 6 cards of the library. I think that's a punishment ability for casting it. I think with the mana cost and that ability, unless you have some game-ending mill strategy, I think you're going to reanimate this 6/6 from the graveyard or throw it in your hand from the play from Kalia.
I hate to be that goober, but I actually am trying to jam Pioneer Mill, and building around this card would be so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
Pioneer.
Go ahead.
You know, Pioneer's coming to Arena soon.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, Real Wiz. What's up?
But you cast this in the mirror. We got that Jacek Mills.
Hint. Yeah, Jace. There's a couple Jaces I mill. Yeah,
Speaking of
I get
Jace,
it. Like,
do you guys think you would rock that Cursed Windbreaker there?
Right. Like there's good builds around this deck, yes, but like I don't think people are gonna like, especially in limited. You're not gonna cast this for all black. You're gonna reanimate this as much as possible. You have big 6/6 flyers, pretty good. You can what?
I'd cast it.
Well, you can. No one's telling you not to. I'm just saying. I think people are going to want to reanimate this more than they want to cast it. That's why the mana cost is so huge. That's like a sign saying, "Hey, you don't want to pay all this mana in a multicolored deck. Reanimate a 6/6 flying demon, or throw it in the battlefield, Kalia, because all you care is about the big dumb flying creature more than you do the drawing ability more than you do the other ability, the casting ability, which is not always true. I'm not saying my opinion is going to be always true. I just think people are going to want to try to get this out, cheat this into play just for the drawing effect and the flyer more than they're going to do about milling. But hey, you know what card works with this? Sign in Blood. Mill your opponents out by making them draw more cards.
Yeehaw. Yeah, man, I'm honestly all about that Cursed Windbreaker right now. Why is my imagination going to a group of people wearing this and doing a musical Grease style?
Right. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome when Cursed Windbreaker introduces Manifest Dread, then Cursed Windbreaker attaches to that creature. Equip creature that's flying. It's not a horrible card. It's like I wish it gave a creature like hexproof or ward or something for the equip cost and the mana cost, but it's pretty good. Flying is pretty
you're
good.
getting a 2/2 flyer for 3 that has an artifact on it. You know what I'm saying? So you can get 2 creature types essentially on the field. Well, not actively 2, but you'll have at least the artifact and a potential for something else.
Yeah, I think Ward 1 would have been fitting on this card, especially since I like doing Ward. Give it like one little instance of protection. So to save the creature at least hopefully a turn so you can flip it if it's a creature on the other side.
It'd probably be a rare at that point, though.
Could be.
If it had Ward.
I mean, 3 mana to cast, 3 mana to equip, maybe. All right. Then we got Chainsaw. Chainsaw is an interesting card. 1 generic of red. Chainsaw deals 3 damage up to 1 target creature when it enters the battlefield. It's equipment. Whenever one or more creatures die, put a rev counter on Chainsaw. That's pretty cool. Rev counter. Rev. Equipped creature gets +X/+0, where X is the number of rev counters on Chainsaw. Nice. Man, they're really punishing equipments. Equip for 3. Jeez. Well,
when somebody says chainsaw, I always go back in my head. All I can hear in my head is from Spider-Man, Bonesaw.
Bonesaw's ready. That's right. Scrolling down out of this list, I know the professor got to do Flood Pitch Runner as a spoiler video yesterday, but I'm really excited about this Enduring Tenacity. It's the best part of the Sanguine Bond combo, and they're making a duplicate of it finally. Like the ability, this is a creature instead of just being an enchantment. Even though it can just be an enchantment, this card's gonna be awesome. Making infinite combos come back again. Yeah, Fear of Burning Alive, Hantaka Thrice Called.
Yeah, right, that one card you was just talking about, the black card, Enduring Tenacity.
Yeah.
If it dies, it comes back to the battlefield as an enchantment.
Yeah. I know that's awesome right there. But here's a card. Here's a reprint I'm excited about. So the card I'm excited about is Ethereal Armor. This card wasn't expensive at all, by all means. I mean, it was like a $5 card for a minute, but it will drop down in price. But Ethereal Armor costs 1 white. It's enchantment aura. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment control and has first strike. That was a very top tier reprint for the set, and I think it's going to do well.
I really dig on the art for that one too. For some reason, the art, the character within the art is giving me superhero underwear vibes.
Yeah.
Superhero underwear vibes.
No, he's right. It looks like, unless I'm seeing it wrong, it looks like a gorilla in a superhero costume.
Yes, exactly.
That's funny, but that's pretty cool. But that's Lethal Armor is it's one of my favorite cards for enchantment decks and stuff like that. And seeing it reprinted here, even though I think the artwork's a little bit different, but I like the color grading from bright to dark in it. It looks really good. Like, I'd love to see this foil. Like, I'm hoping that there's a special version of this card later down the road. Like,
I always see the foil cards and they look really good. But with something like that, I'd like to see like gold foiling.
That'd be awesome.
Gold foiling. Just give me that 14 karat gold foil card.
So actually, it's funny you say that. Streets of New Capenna did gilded foils, which has a gold aesthetic, and it's raised. It's not actual gold, but to a passerby, who doesn't know, it'd be like, "Whoa, is that gold on a card?" So yeah, you should check those out sometime, bro.
Yeah, I mean, investment collectibles. Is there anything about the set that you're enjoying so far that you've seen?
I've enjoyed all of it so far.
Oh yeah,
it's all usable. It's all playable.
Which is insanity, right? To get actually a set that seems all usable and playable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want you to feel.
I just wish that I could build decks as fast as Magic produces sets.
Yeah, for real,
dude. You got to be a millionaire by that time. By that point,
at least have a good income.
I wish I was a billionaire so freaking bad.
Come back wrong is a good sorcery.
But speaking of gold cards, I almost bought that Charizard 24 karat with a COA.
Nice.
I've been nuts.
It went for like over $300 in auction, so I didn't buy it.
Probably was it still a good deal at $300?
I believe so. I believe so.
Destroy target creature. If a creature card was put in the graveyard this way, return to the battlefield under your control. Sacrifice it to me. That's pretty neat. I like come back wrong.
I got those old golden Pokemon things that Burger King gave away.
Yeah, those 5 karat gold things or whatever.
Yeah. I still got those. I got all of them.
Nice. We got Untimely Malfunction. Destroy target artifact, change target spell or ability. A single target, or one or two target creatures can't block. That's a powerful uncommon.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nuts for red. They're giving red some heat, especially in Commander. For standard, like someone goes to destroy a creature, like with come back wrong, and you change the target to destroy their creature, and you get the ability. That's pretty solid. All right, then we got Patchwork Beastie. We got Shard Mage's Rescue, Ghostly Daybreaker. I'm not gonna read every card off.
With the Dashing Bloodsucker up there, right? That you just passed up. I was thinking that would be good for the Marvel set if they reskin that to play against like a certain Daywalker vampire that we would like to see Blade finally make his way back into the Marvel franchise. That would be a good card to have in a vampire deck, like with your Marvel stuff for Blade. Like if you have a Blade deck or something.
Right. That's pretty cool, actually. That's a good idea. Have Blade come in as like that kind of vampire. Yeah. We got Treacherous Diplomacy. Instant as additional cost to cast spell, pay 2 life, sacrifice enchantment. or creature. When it deals 5 damage to target creature, if that creature would die, exile its turn. That's pretty solid uncommon. They're making red. They're pushing red.
I mean, it's 5 damage, not 6. You know what I'm saying? And it's only to creature, not even a planeswalker or player. So I'd definitely say it's a draft card for sure. Solid draft card.
Right. Well, it's pretty much
build
a
around for constructed.
it's pretty much a murder at that point. It costs less than murder, but 5 damage will destroy most creatures.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's just my thought.
At least in standard for sure.
Right. Yeah. In standard, the other formats maybe not. Yeah, you got some fun cards here. Popular guys. Pyroclasm is a notable reprint because the artwork looks sick on it.
I'm still so happy that's going to be standard legal, bro.
Yeah,
and I think Pioneer legal. I don't think it was Pioneer legal. I know it was Modern legal because it was one of my jank sideboard cards for Eldrazi.
Nice. But now,
a dog.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They got a dog.
Yeah. Got Wary Watchdog. When Watchdog enters or dice or Vel 1. It's a 2 for 3/1. Not bad. Not bad. You got some other notable cards here coming down. Unwanted Remake is a good new card. Destroy target creature. It's control Manifest Dread, which is pretty solid. Instant speed. I'm trying to scroll down because we're down to the things. Like, if I'm trying not to go super fast, so if there's something you see. Oh, looks like C. Then you got to the multicolored cards. Now, the multicolored cards are looking kind of weird to me. You got Kato, Bane of Nightmares, Hillbilly's worst card ever. You're not kidding. His name is the worst card. He just wished there was more ninjutsu in the set, but he's the only creature with ninjutsu. Or planeswalker creature. Because he's a planeswalker, but he turns into a creature. On your turn. But you got Nico, Light of Hope, Winter.
But does it have ninjutsu? Sorry, I just walked in on the conversation and had a meme.
Hillbilly wishes there were more creatures with ninjutsu in the set. But like Kato's the only thing with ninjutsu at the moment. So in the multicolored cards, there's some fun cards. Ooh. What's Fear of Infinity? Oh, Fear of Infinity can't block. All right. I was thinking Fear and Affinity for like artifacts. I was wrong. Whenever enchantment you control enters the battlefield, you fully unlock a room. You may return full Infinity from graveyard to the hand. Oh, flying lifelink. So that's a blinker. So you can have blinking triggers as enchantment enters the battlefield. That's pretty solid. Fear of Infinity. I like that. I'm looking at some of these cards. Any color card that pops out to you guys?
Do you think Disturbing Mirth would fall under my head set category? If I were to, when I build my deck for heads, do you think Disturbing Mirth falls under my for heads?
Well, it's a headshot, if anything, but it's like a mouth
it could always be altered.
I mean, it could work just for the headshot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want to do.
I'm liking the survival mechanic.
Survival is pretty good.
It is a headshot.
Yeah, it is a headshot, so it could work in your head in a jar thing. Shrewd Storyteller is pretty good. One generic green-white human survivor. Survival at the beginning of your second main phase. If a Shrewd Storyteller is tapped, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Not bad. Ooh, I like Inquisitive Glimmer. People use it for the first part more than the second part. White and a blue, 2/3. Enchant creature spells you cost. Enchantment spells you cost 1 less to cast, and you can pay 1 less to unlock a room. All right. Then we got some artifacts. Attack in the box. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I got it right. Wizards, you're trying to be funny. Ghost Vacuum. That's actually a card. I saw someone meme on this, and I thought it was a joke.
You need Haunted Screen there, Tortoise.
Haunted Screen is actually a pretty good card. Well, it's funny. Someone was telling me this would fit in every deck, and I'm like, well, in Commander, you won't be able to put it in every deck, but every 5-color deck you can put it in. Yep. White or black, blue, white, green, blue, red, green. Pay 1 life for those. put 7 +1 counters on the screen. It becomes it's not horrible. It's a interesting card. I mean, that's the card they wanted to showcase is a TV with a monster coming out of it.
Do you think that they're trying to, with Ghost Vacuum? Do you think they're trying to make a Ghostbusters reference, as a Ghost Vacuum was a tool from the real Ghostbusters cartoon series, and the fact that it looks like they have a girl holding onto it, I think they might have had like a vacuum type of thing in the girl's version of Ghostbusters, and being that this is Dustborn.
Yeah, it could be a Ghostbuster reference or a Luigi's Mansion reference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's a bit of both. They're like, let's do something that fits both, and let's do that.
Yeah. It can also be a tease or an egg, that Easter egg saying that might do Ghostbuster
Secret Lair.
Yeah.
Secret Lair. That'd be cool. I'd like to see what they do for Ghostbusters.
I actually just watched the new Ghostbusters last night, the 2024 one with Paul Rudd.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
What, Frozen Empire?
I think so. Yeah, Frozen Empire. The way the movie went sounds like that title fits.
Well, Volgrass Lair is a new enchantment land. Can't wait to see how that works. Got an interesting rare land cycle. I like it. I love it. I think it's a good way to do land cycle. They done. This is actually finishing a cycle from before. This is the other 5 lands. So it's interesting that they're doing this. But it's they actually added it to if you have a plains or an island, instead of if you control an island or a plains, this activates. This one said if you control both, one or both, you can do it. Then you got your 13 or less life lands, which is interesting. Full art lands. And my friends, that is actually all the spoilers we're going to go through today, because
those full art lands are gorgeous.
No, they are gorgeous. You know, they're always good. Then with that, we're going to roll out here, and we're going to remove that from screen. We're going to come over here. We're going to listen to the tortoise narrate what he's doing. He's going to scroll down and click. Ooh.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Whoa! All right, so I did not want to feel like I took over the show. So I'm hoping everybody felt like they got to say what they wanted to say when they said it. Hope they feel like they were included as much as possible. But we're in the relaxation part where we're starting to wind down, relax, and let the people enjoy. Let the people have their coffee, settle down for a second. Poor KJ, he got booted down. So, what are you guys thinking of the set? Is there like, what about the set's getting you guys excited? Other than
it's just the new mechanics, and some of the cards are real powerful.
Oh yeah. Is there something in particular about the set investable collectibles that you like?
I'm really looking forward to those lands, because I say it almost every set that has lands featured. Mm-hmm. Lands are they're necessary to build a deck, and you just can't play your cards if you don't have lands. So I like to target lands when new land cycles come out in decks or sets like this. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah. And you know what? Like, I know they like making cool lands for every set, but there are certain lands like the Bloom Barrel lands. I believe those are going to go up in price, because they actually have ones that feature characters on them that are pretty cool, and the different seasons. As I hate to bring it up, as the collectability of the game shifting from natural collectability to Wizards forcing collectability, I think there's going to be some cards and treatments that are just going to stay valuable. Like that red card today that we watched, where if an opponent draw a card to lose a life, that card's already $38.
Wow.
Aw, you mean I shouldn't sell all my pyroclasms right now?
Right? So
just kidding.
Right. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. Like I am not opposed to what Wizards is doing. Wizards is trying to fix their own issues, right? They're trying to fix the issues with collectability. They're trying to fix the issues with selling product. They're trying to marry the both together in a way that they work harmoniously. And yet they're a company trying to make product,
Yep. I think they're doing. Yeah, I think they are doing a great job with this set.
Look, this is the first time, and maybe you all can agree with me, and feel free to disagree with me if you do. This is the first time where we had 3 consecutive sets in a row, not all standard, but 3 consecutive sets in a row that were pretty baller. We had Modern Horizons 3, Bloomburrow, and Duskmourn. They're looking pretty solid.
Yep. I agree.
Well, as far as standard sets go, Bloomburrow is probably the most likable and easy to approach.
Right.
But I think for the non-new Magic player, Duskmourn is going to be the best set of the year, standard wise.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome. That's already got my brain thinking. I mean, it's pretty awesome. Is KJ?
You know what my brain's thinking? I'm thinking I got to go cook breakfast, bro.
All right.
It's that time.
It's that time. So hold on.
Those nightmare bundles are looking pretty spicy too.
Yeah,
Right. I hate to dip out early before everybody has their moment.
Wait. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Okay. What?
Yeah, you can show yourself out.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate it. Actually, bro, I have one video that would hopefully put a smile on your face. It is a music parody called My Hand. Less than 2-minute watch. It parodies Eminem, D12's My Band song. Totally fun. Loved making it. Outside of that, I got a box battle series that I'm trying to kick off here, and I will present it here in half a second.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
That's
Boom.
right.
There we go. All right. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that opportunity.
Yep.
So pretty much $25 out the door is going to get you 5 guaranteed booster packs, and we're battling for low and high mana value. You'll get yourself an extra 3 additional packs if you win one of those slots. We'll be going from 2014, 2013, 2012, and even 2011, which is going to have Leyline of the Void due to be reprint in this set here. So if you want to flex with that Japanese foil by chance,
Are they all Japanese in that series?
Yeah.
They're all Japanese.
This is all a Japanese box.
Yeah, all the boxes.
Like the rest of them in your battle series, you said. Are they all going to be Japanese?
Yes, sir. They're all going to be Japanese boxes. I got them on hand here. That's not something that I'm fulfilling once y'all pay me. I already got the boxes on deck.
Cool.
So yeah, man. Really looking forward to getting that popping up. Hell yeah! All right, but yeah, thanks, Tortoise. I appreciate the opportunity, and I will catch y'all around sooner than later.
All right. See you later, bud. Have a good night.
Later. Adios.
And now we're gonna
later.
Just shove KJ in the front. Put him in the stage fright mode.
All right. Since we're up front and we're getting up front and personal right here, I want you guys to do me a favor. I am working on getting some new memes out there. I haven't put out a couple in the last couple of days, but feel free to hit us up on Discord. That's right. I'm looking at you guys over here. Right there. I'm looking at you guys. Put some ideas up for me up on Discord, and we'll make some new memes for the Discord-driven memes. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I have a little special something coming up that I'm working on. I hope that you guys will join me on that. I'll let you know via Discord and Twitter all about that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm working on trying to build up my YouTube following, so I'm going to start uploading some videos up there. I have in waiting tcgdude's song as a reaction form that I'm reacting to his song that he put out there. So that's going to come out later on in the week. give his video a chance to get some views before I pop that out there.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're gonna push the new guy up. Boop, boop. Mythic Hunter. Investable collectibles.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, thank you. Anything you want to show about your channel?
I am looking for my next subscriber goal at 550 subscribers.
Ooh.
I do have some packs already set up. I cannot remember what they are off the top of my head because I've got like 12 or so set up for random goal numbers all the way up to 1K subscribers. I've got some custom 3D printed deck box I'm looking to give away at that point.
Nice.
I am an eclectic collector. I have multiple hobbies. I love all TCGs. I collect coins, gemstones, all sorts of random things.
Sounds awesome. So go check out his YouTube channel. His links in the
I do
chat.
I'm sorry, super fast. I forgot my community stuff. I do have a Discord. I have Facebook. I have Patreon. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, damn near everywhere.
Hell yeah. You can find him everywhere. He's an everywhere man. He's an everywhere man. I don't know the song, honestly. I'm just singing a song off a commercial I heard a long time ago. All right. Then we got Mugenfool.
Hey. I'm not going to record anything for a few days because I got to go out tomorrow and stuff.
Gotta go out tomorrow and stuff. Whoop, whoop.
So that's all I wanted to say.
All right. Hillbilly.
What's up, everybody?
Hold on, Hillbilly. Hold on. Before you start chilling.
Hillbilly will play deuces in hand. Magic the Gathering is where he stands. Booster stack up like a dream in this world. He's the dream of opening fire emotions on the wire. His hands are his tools for the fight. Flipping cards all through the night. Hopes and dreams in every pack. He won't ever turn his back. Fire in every pack he opens.
Dad, blood it.
Alrighty, folks. Got us a Bloomburrow pack.
Pack of the day. Thank you to Hillbilly for sponsoring this segment. Pack of the day.
Anytime.
Yeah.
But
the creatures are just as furry as Hillbilly.
That's right.
Got us an art card. Fireglass Mentor. Alan, Starfall, and Vacation.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, jealous.
Cast of the West Rid. Carter, Blending Blast, Moonstone, Harbinger,
right?
Steam Path Charger, Bloom Flowers, Jarepot, Longstock Brawl, Danger Fang Duo, Crumb and Get It, Watersprout Warden, Savar. That is it.
That Starfall Vacation's pretty saucy. That's the new board wipe. And you got the
it is.
All right.
All right.
Now you can get to chilling.
All right. First, I want to share the screen. All right. I will be doing this early access streamer events on the 18th, starts on 18th at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. And if you want to submit a deck for me to play so you can get a shout out for yourself, for your channel, feel free to join my Discord and I'll give you a shout out and your channel a shout out and hopefully be able to help you grow a little bit there. And also, I will be doing another arena stream this afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. At 632 subs, one sub from Tortoise. Let's keep the channel growing. And
how about go the other direction? Stay away from Porter. No kidding.
And all these and everybody that's on the all the panel here, make sure you join their channels, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get let's get all the channels up and growing. And I do appreciate you having me here, Tortoise, every day.
Yeah.
And it's a real treat to have, it's a real treat to me for you being on here.
Oh yeah,
And I appreciate it.
Sorry, the treat happened.
But anyway, I will see everybody this afternoon at 2:00 Central Standard Time. Let's take it off to Tortoise.
Woo! Tortoise is here. First of all, Cane Checker says today's song of the day can be "Lagrange" by ZZ Top. If you haven't gone, check it out. All right, but then today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. Epic game stream tonight. We're gonna try to play some Jackbox and play some Commander tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's the big news for today. So we're gonna try to get that going. And if you don't know what Jackbox is, it's a video game where you can interact with your phone. So you on the viewer side can actually interact with the game off your phone.
What time did you say that was again?
7 p.m. Central Standard Time. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's when we're going to try to get everything going on and moving on that direction. But with that, I want to thank you everybody for showing the chat. James Willis, I want to point you out, say you're awesome, you're amazing, you're cool. Thank you for being a sponsor of the show more times than not. There's a lot of things you do for the background that a lot of people don't know. So a shout out to you. Everybody else in the show who's part of the show, thank you for joining, being awesome, being amazing. Everybody in chat, you're awesome. Savannah Lions, thank you so much for all the memberships you gifted today. That'll help out the channel a lot. Well, honestly, the money we make will go towards bills and stuff, sustaining the life of our humanity. So I appreciate that a lot. Then I want you guys to remember, just for investable collectibles today, today's little wise words of the day is drink a Faygo and have fun.
Whoop, whoop.
That's right.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shell shock, go. The Tortoise way. He's the one to watch, the king of MTG play.